One-Piece Racing Formula 1s, what's going on here? It's the new Multiclass update from Raceroom Racing Experience. Find out more about it and how to set it up in the video right now.
Do you like our logo? Yeah, we thought you would. Get it now at our partner Spreadshirt.net.
Greetings petrolheads and welcome to a new episode in our channel. Happy New Year! Very shortly before Christmas, Raceroom published an update of their software that allowed multiclass races, and they opened the multiclass possibilities so far that you can now choose all possible combinations of cars, classes and series. Let me show you. Click on single player and then you can either choose single event, championship or practice, depending on what you want to do. I'm gonna go with single event. And then click on select AI opponents. What a surprise. This menu here lets you do many nice things. You can go and choose a specific series and then say, okay, I want that and that many of those, that and that many of those, that and that many of those, and so on. And you see it has a garage spots 2437, so that's how many garage spots we have filled already. This is one way that you can choose your opponents for a race. Another is you click on auto fit. I choose one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, one of each. Now you see that it has only 26 spots filled. If I want to have 37, which I can change by the way, of course, you can go and say auto fit and you will see how the numbers change here. Up. So we had 6 AudiRS, now we have 8. And it's filled the garage spots to 36. The number of garage spots is dependent on the track that you have chosen and has nothing to do with your CPU or GPU. So be careful filling all the garage spots because you can slow your computer to a crawl if your computer is not able to handle all the calculations for all the AI that you have chosen. This is one way that we can choose who are gonna be our opponents. Another very nice way is if I go here, search for class, car, team, and I say I want to race against all the Porsches that there have been. I type Porsche and it shows me it has Porsches here. I can choose this one. Here. I can choose this one. Here. Here. And here. Mind you, these can very much be Porsches from different eras and from different times, but I'm gonna race against Porsches. Let's say I want to do a race with all Mercedes that have ever been driven on DTM. First, I choose Mercedes, and then I go to the different DTM series and choose at least one car or even more to fill all the garage spots. So let's say I only want to have GT4 cars. Nothing easier. GT4. I go here. It tells me it has a Porsche. And of course, all the other GT4 cars. With regards to the AI contendants, you don't have to own the series, the class, the livery. You can choose any that Raceroom Racing Experience offers. You won't be able to race them yourself, of course. For that, you have to buy them. And let's not forget that since this new update, you can also do multi-class races. Remember, multi-class racing is more difficult as you are gonna be passed by cars that are faster and that you don't need to fight and it would be of no use anyway. And you will have to pass cars that are slower because they are in a slower class. You will have to choose the right place and the right moment to pass those slower cars. Remember that by WEC rules there are no blue flags. The slower cars don't have to go out of their way, don't have to leave the racing line just because you are in a faster class. Be very careful surpassing, be very careful being surpassed. And if you've found your dream team, your right collection, you can even save it. You can even test how well Formula Raceroom fares against LMP1s. Well, what do you think about this update? I think it's very cool that we can select a lot of different opponents and even mix them however we see fit. I think it's great that Raceroom now has multi-class races. And I think this is adding to the attractivity of an already very attractive sim. And I'm waiting with bated breath which crazy combinations people are gonna come up with. This would be all for today. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you liked it, applaud by leaving a like. If you're new to the channel and want to see more, subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell. And until the next time, take fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium.
Visit romrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.